everyone. Today we're going to be talking about in our first video about the life of Maximilian Koble, who is my patron saint. I have a big fascination because he lived through a long life. In my perspective, seeing that he was born in the 1800s, died in the 1940s, we're going to check a little on his life here, as he lived through 2 world wars. I mean, not through. He died during World War II. But we're going to see how the events he witnessed. So, he was born in January 8th, 1994 in Zazulska Wola, Poland. Now, if you imagine a map, that Zazulska Wola is actually right by Warsaw. And if Warsaw is right here, and Wola is right here, and wait, that's not the point. The point is, he's Russian, because he was born in the Russian Empire. So his full name is Maximilian Maria Koble. Well, yeah, we don't need to really take a look at that. But the point is, he died August 14th, 1941, in Auschwitz concentration camp at Auschwitz in Poland. And Auschwitz. That would be notably Germany, because Poland would be occupied by Germany. So let's still take a little look. So he was born in 1994. He knows himself not as a Polish. He's not a Polish. All he knows, he is taught strictly that Poland's not a country, and Poland does have a hard time being a country. I mean, everyone hates Poland for some reason. They like to split it up, blah, 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 blah. Prussia, Austria, and Russia literally let's split it up. And, everyone does not, and they basically taught Poland will never be a country. Now, he's been taught, you're a Russian, Maximilian Koble, you're a Russian citizen, Russian-born citizen, and you know well. So let's get into this video. So this is by Geography and Space. Credit all goes to him, as I'm viewing this video under his copyright. So his channel link will be in the description. So here he is basically where he is. He is now, if we get to 1904 here, he would live 10 years. Okay, he now is 10 years old. Now, in Russia, what's going on right now? There's a war going on in Asia between Russia and Japan. We know that as the Russo-Japanese War. Now, Russia wants to build a railroad going through Japanese Korea, and Japan's like, nope, we're not going to let that happen. And that starts the war. And plus, Russia doesn't like Japan's imperialist attitudes. So therefore, the war begins. It ends here. It cuts all the way from 1904 to 1905. The war ends up with the Russian defeat. I'm guessing, if I'm thinking of Maximilian, if I was Maximilian Koble, I would think, okay, being Russian patriotic. Let's go Russia, let's win this. Instead, you lose, I'd be crushed. Okay, now we take a look. It's 1905, he was 11, he's 12 years old now. 1906, 12 years old. Okay, he's now 20 years old. He's an adult. And right when he's 20 years old, he has a job. I mean, as far as I know, I don't know if this is the time. I'm not priest, guys, obviously. And I'm not really smart when it comes to this. I don't know if he did his religious stuff during this time. I'm guessing he's in the seminary, but World War I begins, okay? Germany is literally invading Poland, and if we remember, guys, Maximilian's hometown is right here. Germany is literally going to invade. So Germany invades Russia. So my mouse is staying here. Oh no. Okay, now Maximilian Kolbe is now not Russian anymore. He's now German. As the Germans invade Russia, they take Warsaw, Poland. They take Warsaw. Saint Maximilian is now 21 when this happened. 21 when World War I here. Pushing over the Russian Empire. Still, and then the Russian Revolution begins. It's not Russia anymore. It becomes the Soviet Union. And then suddenly, boom! And then a new country comes. What do you know? It's Poland! Now, Germany loses. Poland's independent, and this kind of shocked. I imagine St. Maximilian Kolbe being a little shocked right now, because if I were him, I'd be shocked. Wow. It's like saying Minnesota becoming independent, and the United States of America collapsing. It's like the United States of America, a superpower of the world, collapsing, and the states are independent. That's what happens. Maximilian's kind of feeling that, and I'd be feeling that as well. So what's going on here? 1919 has been a big year for Poland. Poland is now an aristocratic power, or a nationalist right-wing power. It's kind of, and Poland is actually very strong, very elite. The Poles are at war. There are many sets of wars going on. So, guys, we have the Polish-Czechoslovak War. We have the Polish-Czechoslovak War, the Polish-Ukrainian War going on here, the Polish-Lithuanian War, and finally, when we hit 1920, our Polish-Soviet War. Soviet-Polish, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, Poland has 4 wars going on. 4 wars for St. Maximilian to study on. But that's not what he's doing, because Maximilian Kolbe's almost 30 here. Now things are getting better now. Poland has agreed to its border. Soviet Union's established. Okay, now he's 30 years old. St. Maximilian Kolbe's 30 years old. Poland is at its feet. We have Czechoslovakia here, finally at good measures. Lithuania here, and the Soviet Union right here. Finally, we're at good measures. Poland, good. For me, I just want to add this year. 1919 is kind of my favorite year in the world. My favorite year, because there's so much studying to do, because lots of wars after World War I broke out, trying to figure out, what the border should be. What are the borders should be? So they are having a hard time figuring out, okay, this Treaty of Versailles did not say any of this, how the border should look like in Europe. So they started fighting wars to figure their borders up for themselves. And yeah, finally, after 20 years of fight, 10 years of fighting, they finally got to this. Okay, continuation. 30 years old. Poland switched its flag to a more red. Now, couple years. Okay, German Reich is established. Adolf Hitler comes to power. 1934, Maximilian Kolbe turns 40 years old. He's getting halfway. Third Reich. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh no, this is the problem. So I'd be kind of mad. Now St. Maximilian Kolbe's now German again. I mean, I don't know why. Germany has a big connection to Poland. Germany literally invaded Poland. And Warsaw is right here. I mean, guys, right here. And Wola, right here. I mean, sure, we have German occupy Poland, but still, it's part of Germany. But we're heading towards this. And finally, 1941, things get bad. St. Maximilian is captured. He is later executed in concentration camp in Auschwitz. But he had a chance. But he did a good price. He stood up for a father that had children and a wife. and he took his place and died for them. So that father and could take care of their children and his wife. So that was a big part. St. Maximilian died from an injection in 1941. Third Reich is invading the Soviet Union. And that is it for today, guys. That was the life of St. Maximilian Koble. Subscribe if you like more of this. Keep your posts on for CatholicNationalist.com. And I hope you see you guys in the next one. So goodbye now.